I drop my daughters at school, come home, quickly smash out a 2-hour zone 2 ride. What's this idiot doing? You can't even drive this way down the street. And then it's a 2-hour ride, have my lunch, go and get Costco, come back. Then I have to go and pick my daughter up, get her some snacks, and then drop her at Music Theatre Philly, come back, quickly walk the dog. Now I'm going to pick up my other daughter who's doing a run club, drop her back, go back to the music theatre, then go and meet my wife for dinner. I think about 2 kilometres of walking, 2 kilometres to my wife, about 3 or 4 kilometres of walking for the day. Going to see how my daughter's doing at the run club. She's training for 5k, which she's going to do with my wife in December. So my daughter always wants to be in one of these videos, so now's her chance. Find out how many laps she did. I think she walks until she sees me coming and she quickly runs. I thought you wanted to be in the video.
Stop! Get out of my video!
So how many laps did you do today?
19.
What was it last week? 17?
No, last week was 22.
Oh, so it's a bit of a rest week this week.
So rude!
Good job.
Can you stop filming me now?
Okay.
But you still can. Don't even try to understand. Just find a place to make your stand. Take it easy. And I'm standing on the corner in Winslow, Arizona, with such a fine sight to see. It's a girl, my lord, in a flatbed Ford, slowing down to have a look at me. Come on, baby, don't say maybe. I gotta know if you...
So it's Thursday. On the cards today is my long ride. 4.5 hour ride with a 45-minute run. My ankle is completely wrecked, so I won't be running for probably a month. I'm going to try and pick up that running volume with extra cycling. I haven't really worked out how I'm going to do that yet. I don't think I'll do 5.5 hours today on the bike. I'll see how I go at 4.5. But this is my nutrition, so I've got oats with almond milk. This is Morton 160. I've got a bottle of Gatorade and a bottle of Noon Immunity, just to fight the cold and also mix up the flavors so I don't get bored. And you can see here I split these, so I've got, this is my caffeine, normal calories, and a stroop waffle. So I generally split 2 for an hour, so it's 1, 2, 3 hours plus Morton. It gives me around 4 hours of nutrition, plus this is for the first part, so I've got more than enough nutrition to last me the 4.5 hours. So I don't have a faucet outside, so before I left to drop the girls at school, I filled up my ice bath. So you can see I had to go to Costco and buy this 50-foot hose to run through my house. Hopefully it hasn't overflown since I've been gone. I timed it. It should have about 5 or 10 minutes left. Yeah, that's pretty full, so that's going to be nice for when I finish my bike ride. So it's 9:24. I'm a little bit ahead of schedule. I was aiming to start at 9:30. 4.5 hours. This is going to be interesting because I couldn't find my body butter, so I'm probably going to be covered in chafing by the time I finish this. I just jump into a late tour of Utopia to get double XP, and also because it's triple flats. I'm not doing any hill climbing or anything like that, it's just basically spinning in the saddle. My target watts is going to be about 175 to 180, somewhere around there, average about that for 4.5 hours. According to the coach's plan, watts don't matter, it's just about racking up time in the saddle. You can see down here I've got some nutrition, I pack it in there. One mistake I made, I still have the Aero drink bottle holders on my bike, so I can't put my drink bottles down there. I need to change those back for the off season. Nutrition here, so I've got bottles stacked around here, bottles over here. I'm going to be watching a show in a second. I haven't decided yet. I was watching the Blue Zone from Netflix, but it started talking about all this religious crap, so I don't know if I'm going to finish that. A friend recommended Ahsoka, Star Wars show. I'm not a huge Star Wars fan, but they swear it's really good and different, so I could give that a try. But I'll probably spend half an hour browsing shows before I decide what I'm going to watch. But for now I'm just going to settle in for a long day. So I'm 1 hour down, 30.5 kilometers for the hour, which is about bang on. I was hoping to average 30 kilometers an hour. One problem with this cassette, I find a gear and I get about 170 watts at about 95 RPM. Shift down one gear and I suddenly get about 225 watts at 90 RPM. It's an 1132 cassette, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to dismantle the cassette, switch out the cogs so that I have the 32 at the top. I think it comes with a 30, they're joined together, and then put it on the 28 cassette. So I have access, because the 28 is smoother, I have access to all those gears, but I also have the 2 climbing gears. I'm going to see how that one goes. You can see it's just creeping above 200 watts, I don't want to be that high. This is at 85. I'm watching a Netflix show called Nowhere about this girl caught stuck in a shipping container. Not too bad, I'll watch it to the end. And 3.5 hours to go. 2 hours down now, 62 kilometers, so that one was just a little bit faster. That hour was just a little bit faster than the previous one. Finished watching that movie called Nowhere. It wasn't bad, but I think it's a bit of a rip-off of Life of Pi. But now I'm just watching some news, some YouTube. Then I'll probably start watching Ahsoka. The bike is running really nicely. I changed to a new wax chain. It's very smooth. My heart rate's still pretty steady. Power's a little high. I think I'm going to aim for about 170. Because the goal in this whole thing is to ride the distance, not ride it particularly fast. I've got 12 hours to do it, so no point burning matches I don't have to burn. So we'll see how I go this hour at about 170 watts. So I just smashed out the third hour, you can see about 93 kilometers, so it's about on target for my pace. My coaching plan has me at 26.5 kilometers an hour, which is a bit slow for me. When I do my longer rides, like I've got a 10-hour ride and I think an 11-hour ride, I'll probably target much lower speed, like the 26.5. I took a quick break to refill my bottles, go to the bathroom. My daughter's ordered pizza last night and didn't eat it, so I'm going to eat pizza. I'm watching that Star Wars Ahsoka. It's pretty ordinary. I'm going to finish the episode and then listen to some music. I tried to watch that other Star Wars show with the guy from Narcos. Everyone said it was good. I thought it absolutely sucked. I tried to watch it like 5 times and kept turning it off. Quit. Watched about 3 episodes of Mandalorian, got sick of that and quit. So this is kind of it with me and Star Wars. I got some new CDs, so I'm going to spin some music soon. So I finished my 4.5 hour ride. Had to quickly take the dog for a walk because he's been waiting since lunchtime. Had a protein shake and now I'm going to have a quick dip in the ice bath. Quick recovery. I'm just going to test the temperature. It was a pretty good ride. That is freezing. I will aim for about 3 minutes. So it's a sad day for this pair of Brooks Adrenaline GTS 20s. They're too worn out. You can see on the bottom they're starting to cause feet issues, starting to wear through at the toes. So they're going in the garbage. Why are they so special? This is the first pair of shoes. I did my first Ironman in this pair of shoes. I've gone through quite a few pairs of shoes since then, but once I retired them from Ironman, I use them as my everyday shoes. But I'm just getting too many problems now, so they've got to go. But they've served me well. So it's Friday, up early today, 5:30. I'm going to get to the pool, bash out a quick 3,000 yards. I decided I'm going to buy a treadmill, so do the swim. My friend's who has a big car, is going to help me drive to New Jersey, pick it up and bring it back. I'll do that after I drop the girls at school, so I've got to work out where I'm going to put it. But because my ankle's still damaged, I had a long run today, so I'm going to substitute the run for a longer bike ride. So it's going to be swim, girls to school, get the treadmill, get my bike ride in, and then get home to pick the girls up, and then it'll be the weekend. It's dark and cold in the mornings now, so it's not as fun as it used to be to go to the pool early, but we push ahead.
Gonna say, we may lose and we may win, but we will never be here again. Open up, I'm climbing in to take it easy.
So I went and picked up the treadmill. My friend gave me a lift. You can see this box is like 8 foot long. It says it weighs 280 pounds, but I don't believe that. When I used to lift, I used to squat 460, and me and my friend cannot move this. We've gotten it up the steps so far, and I'm exhausted. He's exhausted, so he's gone home to get some lifting straps. You can see my house. Still have to get it inside. Up these steps, across, down, across here, through here, down these steps without smashing that door, and then down here into the basement. So halfway to go. So we got the box down here. So you can, this thing is an absolute behemoth. Takes up half the basement. God knows where I'm going to put it. You can see it's pretty full down here. I've got to try and work out where that's going to go, but I was meant to do a ride this afternoon, but I'm absolutely knackered from lifting this, so I'm going to have a coffee, have some lunch, and see if I can get some energy back, and then do a light spin, hopefully. But might open it up and see what the parts inside are like. So it's Friday afternoon. I've done my swim. I went to pick up my treadmill, came home. Obviously took a lot more work than I expected to get the treadmill inside. Then I decided to do a 1 hour spin on the bike, a substitute for my run, as I can't run. As you can see, I gave up on the treadmill for the day. I'm going to wait for the boss, aka my wife, to get home, tell me where she wants it, because the thing weighs a ton, so I don't want to carry it around and put it somewhere, then find out it's the wrong spot and have to move it to a different spot. I've just got to take the dog for a walk, and then I am going to go to the acupuncturist. I've been seeing her for probably a few years now, hoping she can do something for my ankle. She's pretty good because she used to be a ultra distance runner, so she knows, the ins and outs of running injuries and so on. And I get constant knee problems, and she's always fixed them up, so I'm hoping she's going to be able to do something. My other daughter's gone to a friend's place, so I've got to bring my youngest with me, unfortunately, so she'll be hanging around the office as well.
Running down the road trying to loosen my load. Got a world of trouble on my mind. Looking for a lover who won't blow my cover. She's so hard to find. Take it easy, take it easy.
So the needles are in. I could certainly feel those ones, but I can tell right away it's kind of relaxing. It feels good, so got to sit here for about 20 minutes or so with the needles in, and then pull them out. I'm going to do some cupping and some elastic banding as well, so hopefully, fingers crossed. You want to go to the doctor?
Yeah, I have a big stomach aches.
And you get needles as well?
My tummy just was super bad. I think I have a diarrhea explode.
Okay,